All right, what's good, YouTube? We're gonna keep this one quick, short, and simple. So as you can see, the title is talking about a up and coming artist and kind of an artist to watch that I actually like. I've been listening to him for maybe about like 2 years or so. Yeah, probably about like 2 years. He had dipped off and kind of disappeared for a little minute, and then he just randomly kind of popped back into play and started making some other music. But obviously the artist that we're talking about today is Hardrock. So I don't know if a lot of you guys are familiar with Hardrock, but I've like I said, I've been listening to him for about like 2 years. He kind of disappeared for a little bit of time, and now he's kind of come back out of nowhere and dropped this album, which I thought was really good actually. So I'm gonna do a quick little album review on this and kind of go over some things I like and some things I dislike. I'm gonna go. Sorry guys, quit. Man, all these ads. And just kind of go over a couple things. So first off, let's go ahead and start with the name of the album is One of One. This is by Hardrock. He released it August 18th. There's a total of 16 songs, and out of the 16 songs, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 of the 16 songs downloaded. So this is probably out of the all the album reviews that I've done. It's probably one of the best albums that I've encountered and come across as far as ratio wise. So 11 songs. There's 16 songs. 11. Oops. Let's see what kind of scoring we give him. So that'll make his score about probably about a 68. We'll just round it up and just say like 70, right? So out of me liking 11 songs out of the 16, that roughly gives him about a 68%, which is very high. So we'll just call it 69, 70%. I think that's pretty solid for an album to have been dropped kind of out of nowhere, and you're a mysterious type of artist. I mean, if you look up Hard Rock, he's kind of hard to find and find a lot of stuff on him. He's got some videos that came out, I think, like last year that were pretty good, and the videos that he actually did are videos that are videos to songs that I actually like as well. So I've got quite a bit of his his other albums and his other projects downloaded as well on my phone too. But this is the most recent one. So, like I said, this is one of the artists that I think you should keep an eye out on. I really think Hard Rock is actually a really good artist. I like his style. He's very different. Don't be surprised if you see him like getting signed to like one of those weird indie underground type of labels at some point in time, in the near future. But definitely an artist to definitely watch out for because he's got some good bangers. I'll go over the songs that I picked out that I like. So let's see here. So I like out of these 16 songs, I like Bleh, One of One, Marathon, Kick Doors, Timing, Wave, Eye to Eye, Promises, Out of Place, Complicated, and Penny. I actually think Penny is one of my favorites out of this whole album. One thing, the main thing I really like about Hard Rock is his beat selection. He picks out really good beats, and they really fit his style. And with his name Hard Rock, they kind of go hand in hand. He really does make kind of like rock sounding trap, like lyric, not lyrical, but euphoric type of melodic type of flows, while being still kind of like a sounding like a rock type of song. Even some of his songs have like guitar samples and things of that nature. But he's definitely an artist to watch out for. He kind of reminds me, to be honest with you, of like probably like a darker version, kind of like a dark black version of Yeet. He kind of reminds me of like a Yeet almost. Who else does he remind me of? Kind of like a Yeet, but I like his music. I like Hard Rock's music a little better than I like Yeet's music. I think Yeet's music is pretty good as well. Like he definitely reminds me of kind of like that type of melodic, heavy auto tune, kind of sings a little bit, raps a little bit style. But I like the way that he delivers and has his bars better than I do more so than I do Yeet. I like both of them, but for whatever reason, when I listen to Hard Rock, he kind of reminds me of a Yeet. He kind of reminds me of like kind of like a Playboy Cardi type of artist. So it seems like he probably would be like one of these artists that might get signed to like that Opium label or whatever. or something that's kind of just an indie weird new style type of rapper. I really like his style. Another thing that I do like about him is his kind of like a mystique to him. Like he kind of is. You don't know much about him. You don't see him as much. It's hard to kind of find a vast amount of information on him. But I think that kind of adds to his style. Uh, Now, something that I don't like about hard rock is sometimes he gets a little bit too melodic and he gets too experimental with some of the rock beats and that type of sound. Because there's a couple of songs that I didn't pick just because it's just too much rock and like almost kind of like there's a few songs on there that's just kind of sound like not it's not even doesn't even sound like rock, almost kind of like I can't even describe the genre because I don't listen to it. It's but the other songs that I didn't list, if you go and listen to them, you'll understand what I'm trying to explain. They're very different. Like they're very pop type of, not even like rap type of pop. It's more of like literally just a like pop sounds. But it shows that he has a different way to be able to make music. He has different styles, different flows that he can go by. Some things another thing that I kind of don't like. Some in some areas is kind of like you can still tell he's kind of fine tuning his skills and kind of finding his sound, but he's very close to getting that consistent style of sound and that consistent wave he's trying to create. He's very close. So it's like how his rating on that I did on my phone is like we'll just call it 70%. He's about 70% of his own flow, his own style, and the remaining 30, he's just got to tweak a few things, figure out his style, beat selection, things of that nature will kind of contribute to kind of take him up higher um, on the scale of his style, I guess, for lack of better terms. I can't. It's hard to kind of explain, but he doesn't remind me of anybody in a copycat type sense or anything like that. He reminds me of other artists that is like I like how this artist has their own twist and their own style. So just like I was using Yeet for an example, Yeet has his own twist and his own style to making his music. So does Hard Rock. But I really enjoyed listening through this album. I actually listen to it quite frequently since it's posted or since he posted it and he dropped it. I've been kind of bumping that, and then it made me want to go back and listen to his older stuff. So I started back listening to his older stuff. But I definitely would give this my personal self. I'd give this a good out of 10 stars. Personally, I think this album's probably like a good 7 or 8. I think it's a really strong 7, almost an 8, just due to the style, the beat selection, his consistency with the songs. Because again, if you go through all the other songs that or the other albums that I've gone over, I haven't had an artist that had something that was like I like the majority of the songs that they put out versus not liking them. And I think they're all pretty much on par with each other. It's not like it'd be different if I liked 11 of the songs, but it's like one I like here, but then one I like right here. It's like they're all pretty like high up there. Like I like this a lot, and then it doesn't fluctuate. These are all really good songs, and like I say, probably Penny is one of my favorite ones. That's one that I remember off the top of my head. Um, Blair was pretty good too. Um, but a really good artist, a really good person to definitely look out for in the near future. I think if he continues to make his music and continues to grow and develop as an artist, I really think there'd be somebody that we end up hearing, making music and doing things later on in the future. Is kind of like, all right, we kind of watch this person grow and kind of blow up. I definitely think he has the blow up potential to kind of be like one of those artists that you hear about regularly, more frequently. I also like the fact that he didn't have any features. There's no features on here. It's just strictly him. Now this one has it has like features or producer credits on there, like from Filthy, but that's about it. But I like that all of these songs are just purely him. Um, yep. See, this person even puts that in there. This album will boost hard rock to the mainstream. 100%. 100% agree. Let's see what else we got. Need, please. He's going mainstream with this album. Yep. After this, hard rock will be everywhere. Yep, I agree. Expect this to be his best. Where's the best though? Oh, that's another good song. That's on a different album. Let's see what else we got. Universal Music Group. Is he already signed? I don't know. Let's see what else we got on here. What other producers? All right, here. Did he? I wonder if he produced some stuff. Hard Rock is an up and coming 19-year-old rapper from Atlanta, Georgia. He is known for his unique vocal. Maybe not. Yeah. So a lot of these producers I actually don't. I'm not super familiar with, but I wonder if he's already signed. Label. I found it in this. Huh. Maybe he's already signed. He might already be signed. That kind of shows you. His level of his actual rapping abilities because he doesn't have a whole big plethora of music. Oh, that's another person that he kind of reminds me of is the Psy Baby. That's a good way of putting it. Why was the original Psy Baby song on this album? Why was the song with Psy Baby not on the album when it was first released? Originally, Psy Baby served as an album's solo feature on the track Jan Sport. However, the song was immediately inaccessible of all four platforms the day of its release. So it actually had an extra song on there. The song was first made available through Audio Mac. However, on August 29th, 2023, the song was removed from all platforms. So yeah, he probably is already signed, and that's probably one of the songs that they're going to actually use to like kind of really push and promote him if Psy Baby's on that, and it's something that they actually remove. So they're probably going to kind of basically they put it out there, saw how popular it was getting in those first few days, and said, okay, we got something here. Let's snatch this off and do something with it. I didn't even get to hear it when it had that album on or that song on there. So that I'm kind of curious what that sounds like. Might have to do some research and try to find that. But let's see what else we got here. Kind of see if we can find out some information. Long Way to Debut album, following up October 20th, Slatty Dawn. Like I listened to that. I have that. Hardrock was the first to tease about his new album back in April of 2020, where he took to Twitter speaking about the album. When I dropped my first album, just know shit will change the world. She's gonna change the game. Hey, I kind of agree. I think he's really going to end up changing kind of the style just because of his style. He's continued to speak about his new album via tweets he posted back in July 5th. Because as you can see, all these tweets and these posts that they're talking about are kind of like old. They're well over a year old. Um, yeah, throwaways. I just don't even know that happened. Yeah, he's got a lot of throwaways. Like I say, he's kind of like just kind of mysterious. He's just like been hidden, kind of like he's like a hidden gem in my opinion. Just somebody that is just kind of different. Somebody's gonna kind of change the way that the music style is. I really enjoyed this album. I like hearing something different because I'm tired of the style that's currently going on or like that kind of punch in rap. Like he's definitely very different. He makes his own kind of style and he kind of sings, he raps, uses the auto tune to his advantage. And it does sound like you're listening to a rock album almost, but it's just he's a rap rock star. It's kind of different. I definitely like the style and the flow that he's going with. On the day of the album's release, the track timing was added as a bonus track, replacing the track Jansport with Side Baby, who originally served as the album's sole feature. So that Jansport was actually replaced by Timing. I'm just interesting. So yeah, I'll have to do my research, try to see if I can find this song and see if I can hear it. But yeah, I think this is definitely an artist to work out or not work out to watch out for in the future to kind of see where he's going to go. I think he's going to grow and develop into a really good artist and somebody that we'll hear pretty frequently and regularly. Um, One thing that kind of helps him out as an artist is doing the kind of being mysterious and not having a whole lot of music content, but put everything that he does put out is quality music. He kind of reminds me of how Playboy Cardi does his kind of promotion and his style of how he kind of just tease you with stuff, won't give you anything, and kind of starves his fans out. But I think he does it in a better way because he actually gives you stuff. Like he'll starve you for a little bit and actually give you something and give you something of quality and of substance. So we're still waiting on stuff from like a Cardi versus he kind of does the same uh, style, not style, but the same way of marketing himself, kind of like that, or like these other artists that kind of just hold on to stuff, tease you for a little bit, then finally put something out. He kind of does that, but I think he's doing it in a successful way, and he's doing it just enough to be like, kind of dangling enough of a carrot for you. So I really enjoyed this album, and I really enjoyed his other previous tapes prior to that. I'm glad to kind of see him back out here making more music, and he's actually getting some recognition, because this was actually a really good album that I like quite a bit. So I won't keep you guys too long. It's been about 15 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like in the section. Let me know if you've ever heard of them. Let me know if you know other songs that you like, and we can kind of go back and forth and see which songs you like versus I like. If you got other artists that you want me to kind of do album reviews on, that'd be cool too. Drop those in the comment section. Leave a like if you like it, dislike if you dislike it. Just either way, just interact with the algorithm. Um, Give me a follow. Send this video and to your friends, family, whoever, and get show a lot of love and support for Hardrock, because again, I like this. I like where I can kind of see where this is going. So that's all I got for you guys today. Just keeping it short and simple. And we'll be back next week. I'll have some type of tutorial for you guys. I know I had a comment in the comment section saying to do a icebergs type beat, so I might actually do that next. But there's a couple other albums that people have asked me to kind of go over too as well and put my 2 cents in. So I appreciate the love and support. Keep doing that. Keep liking all the stuff. Keep disliking it if you dislike it. Either which way, just like I say, interact with the video so the algorithm works in my favor. I can keep doing this thing for you guys. But that's all I got for you guys, man. Peace. I'm out.